everyone, I'm popping in all cozy and warm to let you know that this portion of today's video is sponsored by Naadam. Sustainably sourced, ethically produced, 100% cashmere clothing for men and women in sizes extra small to 3X. Ooh, I love a sweater. I love a cozy weather. I love something that can be layered. They sent me over 2 pieces. First is this. Isn't this a gorgeous color? This is their ribbed sweater in fuchsia. I love it. I think it's a gorgeous color. I don't have any other sweaters like this in this color. It's soft and it's warm, but it's also thin enough that you can layer it if you want to. If you want to put something with a collar under it, it wouldn't get super bulky and uncomfortable. As a tall woman, the sleeves are sleeving. It's just really comfortable and cozy, easy to style. But my favorite thing they gave me, I've been living in. It's kind of disgusting. I shouldn't wear it as much as I do. Like, it's at this point, it looks like I don't wear other clothes. Cashmere V-neck dress. I wear this around the house. I wear it outside and I look fantastic in both locations. It's something so sophisticated and clean. I got it quite oversized because I wanted to have it just kind of hang, but you could do it closer to the body and it would have a different look if you do it that way. It would be cute with a belt. If you want to have the boobs out, they're out. It's also in a place that it could be more modest. It's also thin enough that you could put something under it to do some layering. I love it. Cute with boots, cute with flats, gym shoes. It's just so cute. Naadam, if you want to work together again in the future, I would like this dress in every color. I love it. And it's so soft. That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, this is weirdly soft. So if you would like to check out Naadam, feel free to check them out down below at naadam.co. Big thanks again to Naadam for sponsoring that portion of the video. You'll never find. Good morning. Oh God. And welcome to another vlog. Ha! That might be nasty. This coffee might be gross. I don't usually drink sweetened coffee first thing in the morning because I don't generally like sweet things first thing in the morning, but this bad boy's gonna need it. Okay. But hello and welcome to another vlog. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing not bad, and that's because I slept for like 18 hours yesterday. I really was trying to vlog yesterday, but I got hit with the like exhaustion side of the monthly war that wages in my uterus. So I was not conscious for most of the day. I got a little bit of footage and it's just me watching Romantic Killer and eating Pringles, which admittedly was basically all I did yesterday. I watched the whole thing because I didn't leave my bed until 6 p.m. I miraculously got enough energy to film a video. I have yet to actually look at the footage yet. I'm gonna be editing that today. But I hate when I have to film and I know I'm not on, you know what I mean? I didn't do anything which sucks because I'm going to New York this weekend and I have stuff that I need to get out of the way. I gotta do before I go to make the entire experience smoother. Okay, one thing that I've tried to do if I ever go somewhere for any period of time, if I'm spending the night over a friend's house or if I'm going traveling, is I try to clean my house pretty thoroughly before I go so that when I come back, I don't come back to a mess. And I was gonna take a 2-day process to do that, but because I slept the entire day yesterday, we'll see, because it's unlikely. Is coffee in? I could tell because when I took the first sip, you know, like when you drink something warm and you can feel it travel down to your bowels. Yeah. But yeah, I really did try to film yesterday, so I have some footage. I don't even know if I'm gonna show it. It's kind of embarrassing. I want a bagel. I want a bagel. $3 for one bagel? Am I just cheap or is that a lot? You can buy a pack of bagels for $4. How much is a pack of bagels? Oh, don't give me an anime I want to watch right now. I got things to do. We're not making great progress today. Dude, it's 2 p.m. I haven't done shit. Oh, God. That's a lot of light. I haven't done anything but make a bagel. I ate some Rice Crisp cheddar snacks. Everybody's accomplished so much today. Wow. It's been an impressively unproductive day. Where do these dishes come from? I guess this is just a day where I'm not going to eat actual food. Maybe I should just pack it in and try again tomorrow. Sometimes the right thing to do is give up. Hey yo, Florence Pugh got a movie? Hey yo, I'ma watch it. Ain't one thing I was supposed to do get done. I feel bad. I feel like when people click on vlogs in particular, there's this element of it existing as a mode to inspire. Live out a life that's completely and utterly aspirational. I've done nothing of aspiration because when it all boils down to it, I am brought to a whittling puddle every month. And that is a fate I cannot escape just through aspirations alone. I am a slave to my own uterus, and I hate it here. It's snowing. I just looked out the window. Oh, it's sticking! Anyway, today is a day of getting my life together, so that's what you'll join me on for this extravaganza. I hope you're excited to come along with me. Okay, so first thing, I'm so tired of having legs. Oh my God. Okay, so whenever I'm cleaning my house, I like to start off with whatever's automated. That's washing machine, dryer, dishwasher. Also, if you have things like smart vacs or my face, focus here. If you have things like smart vacs or smart mops, this would be the time to do it all. I like to have those going so that technically I'm doing like 8 things at the same time, but I'm really just like sitting on my couch and editing. Dishwasher, this stuff should be clean. Let's put the dishes up.
I don't feel great right now. I did this and it is a little bit. Actually, I think I got these little cheese.
Ew, it got on my hands. Ew. It's hot in this thing. Wow. Okay, hold on. These are travel pants. We're bringing those. I really need to stop cleaning my house with bleach because it's drying my hands out. I'm sure it's not healthy to breathe in. And now I have bleach stains all over some of my favorite clothes. Luckily they're black, so hopefully I can just buy some fabric dye and then get them back to color, but that's so annoying. Putting some clothes away, some I'm taking out because I'm gonna take with me when I pack. Literally every sweatpant I own now has a bleach stain on it because this is like my cleaning uniform. I put on sweatpants and go to town. I need to stop using bleach, dog. I was using natural stuff, but I ran out. There's just so many sounds going on right now. You can hear my Robo Mop doing its job. I also have, I'm cleaning my sheets, like, well, my cover, my duvet. Lunchtime. I look like a troll doll. So we're at that place where I'm gonna try to eat as much of stuff. Why can you never see my face? So I'm gonna try to use up as much from my refrigerators. I'm trying to use up particularly produce because I'll be gone for a few days and I don't want it to go bad. So I need to use up an entire cucumber, some shawarma chicken that I made a few days ago that I didn't like the texture of at the time because I baked it, and the instructions said a certain amount of time and it made it kind of wet. So I'm gonna put it in the air fryer and see if I can get a better texture on it now. And I'm gonna make like a cucumber feta, Greek style, but not at all authentic probably, salad situation. Yes, you're welcome. I also don't wanna do much cooking because I just washed all these dishes. Gonna put a tablespoon of olive oil. If anyone doesn't like to bring out measuring cups, I highly recommend just using a food scale because that's lazy. Actually no, half tablespoon. A little bit of salt. Greek yogurt, pickle juice for vinegar, salt, and dill, because I don't have any dill. Put a little bit more oil. Green onion, because I don't feel like chopping up the other one. And that, my friends, is a bastardized bowl of not quite Greek, not quite anything else food. A delicious monstrosity. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Thank you. Because yesterday I didn't eat a singular vegetable. I ate all the chicken out of it and I was gonna put more chicken in it, but I didn't feel like waiting for that. So instead I'm gonna eat the rest of the salad with tortilla chips, Greek adjacent salsa. Would it be weird if I add some hot sauces? Oh. There are no rules, only repercussions. Wow, I'm happy I did that. That was a great decision. Okay, we are in my closet and we're going to pack for this weekend. And sure, am I bringing a full-size luggage for that? Yes. Oh, I forgot I was storing stuff in this. I have been very productive today and that makes me feel really good. Cleaned most of my apartment, not this area obviously, and I probably won't get around to cleaning this. This is my filming room. I have like makeup all over the place and it's a mess, and odds are won't have time to clean it before I leave, but it's fine. I've done a lot. I've gotten gas, I've done a bunch of laundry, I've put laundry away, which is my hardest thing to do. I can usually do the laundry because there's something very passive about that, but I do not put it away. I just let it go in one hamper and I know it as the clean hamper, and I just go out of it and take clothes out. Which is not how that works. Did a bunch of emails, had meetings. I'm really proud of myself because yesterday was not, I was not at all a productive time. Quite the opposite. Because I was so unproductive yesterday, it was kind of discouraging. It's like, oh my God. I wasn't sad. Usually when I'm like that down in the dumps, it's because I'm mentally like not happy, but I wasn't sad or anything. I was just physically tired. I was trying to vlog and I was trying to be funny. Some days you just gotta give up. And it's not giving up. It's just like sometimes you just gotta lay down. Even if you don't feel like you deserve it, or like, I haven't even done anything, why am I so exhausted? It's like, sometimes you're just tired. Sometimes you can't fully participate in socializing or productivity, and that's okay. And you do better if you just accept that some days you're not gonna be on your A game, but you will never be able to be on your A game if you don't sit down. Go lay down. Yeah, yeah. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'ma go lay down. It's cold It's no longer fall at this point, it's snowing, so I'm really excited. I love fall and winter clothing way more than I do any other time of the year. Spring is like, okay. Summer is just, you wear clothes because otherwise you get arrested for indecency charges. But fall and winter, I feel like I can be more overtly fashionable. But one of the things that I do is not wear heels, even though I own quite a few of them. And what I would like to do for this trip is to explicitly put myself in situations where I have to wear at least 2 outfits with a bit of a heel. As a tall woman, there is like an aversion, or at least I should say for me as a tall woman, there's an aversion to being taller. I've never had a lot of anxieties around being tall because it's like, what's the point? It feels like an emotional turmoil that just seems like a waste of time. Like, what am I supposed to do? Chop my knees off? Because society would say that I'm too tall as a woman. That's stupid. I do have moments where I don't want to emphasize it just because I like to be not perceived. As a tall woman, you very rarely can go into a room and not be kind of hyper focused on. And that's something that I'm working on becoming more comfortable with. It is not something that's innate to me. Like, some people are really like, ooh, I love all the attention. Some people are really like, yes, look at me, that's fine. But I think I've been overstimulated in that way. So I tend to just be like, stop looking. But I think for my own like character development or whatever, and also my own sense of style, because I will have an outfit that I personally feel like is a 10, but because I don't want to be in heels and I don't want to be hyper perceived, and also they make my feet hurt. That's actually the main reason why I don't wear heels very often. But I have these like chunkier heels where that's less of an excuse. You know, except that I'm not the easiest person to ignore. And that's not a bad thing. That's a superpower, especially as a woman. You know, I've kind of talked with, you know, friends of mine, and they kind of bemoan the issues with being a woman, particularly in a room full of men, for instance. And they're like, I'm never listened to, I'm always ignored. And I find that that happens significantly less to me. I think it is partially because I'm 6 foot tall. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna actively go out of your way to try to ignore a bitch that's taller than you? Are you gonna actively go out of your way to try to ignore a chick who's looking down at you physically? Not metaphorically. I'm looking down at you. Also, I'm very opinionated, so I think that's part of it too. I was literally just complaining about how I can't be not perceived, but there's pros to it as well, because you can't ignore me. You gonna listen to what I'm gonna say. I guess I don't mind being perceived in like a professional, this is a very, very Capricorn sentence I'm about to say. I feel comfortable being perceived in like professional, business, quote unquote respectable avenues. I just don't like being perceived as hot. That's something I struggle with. I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I think not being able to be ignored is a part of that. So it feels like a target is on your back. It's because of my upbringing. I was raised very religious. So like being a sexy woman is, you know, not a good thing. It's not a compliment to be considered perceived as sexy or desirable. Has its own, you know, nasty undertone to it. I say all that to say, as we leave the end of this year, going into the new year, I want to be hot. Or it's not that I want to be hot, I want to be comfortable being hot, which is honestly a very foreign concept to me. I know I can be hot. I was pretty hot on Halloween. I was Jessica Rabbit. I posted a photo of myself to Twitter, but I forgot that people are weird about feet, and my feet were in the photo. So I took that down. But I looked really hot on Halloween. Okay, so I've done most of my packing, but I'm starting to get hungry because lunch was good, but it was cucumbers and chicken, so that ain't feeding nobody. And a handful of rice cake snacks. That's not big on keeping you full for very long. But I do know that whatever I ate for dinner, I'm not gonna cook, because I just cleaned this kitchen. Some time has passed, some food has been acquired, and this is why you don't get things online when you're already hungry. Why did is cheese bread. I don't like this. It tastes very strongly of like raw garlic. Womp womp. I was gonna freeze it, but yeah, no, that's fine. It's not like we needed more food. Calamari. That's good. Very strong pepper aftertaste. Pasta. This was the whole reason I ordered from them. I just wanted fettuccine. But they wouldn't allow you to order fettuccine for one person unless you got chicken lemonade. For some reason, they wouldn't just allow you to order pasta by itself unless you're feeding like 8 billion people. Yep, that tastes like noodles with cheese on it. I can do without the chicken. Last but not least, the piece de resistance. It's as big as my head. A nice solid 3 pounds. Okay, that can go in the freezer too at some point. Cake tends to keep really well in the freezer. You don't really have to defrost it. They look real dense. That's very dark chocolate. That's very good. I know you couldn't probably tell at first. I'm gonna put the rest of the calamari in the freezer, and then at a later date, I will refry this in the air fryer. I'm not banking on it tasting good. I'm banking on me hopefully not wasting food. I don't like to waste food. See this giant slice of cake? That is a 1/5 of what's left of this. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Oh, it's a lot of dark chocolate though. That's good. I hope the cake itself is actually that good, or is it just the icing? That's a lot of chocolate. But it's very dark chocolate, and I think something about that is making it not too sweet. There's almost like a coffee-ness to it. This is very good, but let's half this. Personally, I'm much more of a savory girl over sweet. This one slice of cake will probably last for quite a while. Per period, I will probably take a chunk out of this. This might last for 6 months. Now the calamari, probably not. This might be the best thing from the restaurant. Y'all shouldn't even sell this stuff. It'd become a bakery. So the garlic bread is nasty. I don't know how you messed that up. Calamari is pretty good. Alfredo was Alfredo. This cake, banging. Glass of almond milk. Today has been very successful. I'm happy. If it's the last that you see of me, I want to say thank you for joining me on this here wonderful day of the life. But I've enjoyed having you, and I'll see you guys next time.